Today on Healthful Indian Flavors with Alamelu, Alamelu will prepare a lentil-based comfort food called Spinach Kootu and an aromatic cauliflower rice dish seasoned with spices. She will also show you how she selects fresh vegetables at the market. All coming up next.
Our first dish that I'm going to prepare today is cauliflower rice with cashews. Cauliflower rice is a unique flavored rice dish. This rice dish will go very well with chicken or with any vegetable dish. We will use basmati rice in preparing this dish. Basmati rice here, it's already cooked and it is set aside. Basmati rice when cooked is a fragrant rice dish and has a nutty taste. Basmati rice is available in regular and in Indian grocery stores. It is easy to cook, and after cooking, see how the grains remain fluffy without being sticky. And this makes basmati rice an ideal rice for making flavored rice dishes. And next comes the cauliflower. Cauliflower is a cruciferous vegetable. It is an excellent source of vitamins, potassium, folate, and dietary fiber. We can even say that cauliflower is a flower with the power. When cauliflower is cooked with rice and spices, you will have an irresistible rice dish. I have found this cauliflower dish to be a big hit even with kids, and it is so easy to prepare. Okay, and let's start cooking. I'm going to show you what I have here. I have already cooked the rice and I have set it aside, and I have cut the cauliflower into florets. Now I also have chopped onions here, and I'm going to tell you all about the spices. Here I have 1 bay leaf, 2 to 4 slivers of cinnamon stick, 1 teaspoon cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon urad lentil, which is high in fiber and protein. And we have this wonderful spice mixture called black pepper cumin powder that is about 1 teaspoon. And we have 1 teaspoon salt. And when we come to the veggies here, I have 1 cup sliced onions that is cut lengthwise. And then I have a 1/4 cup of cilantro and 1/4 cup of cashews. So we are ready to cook now. So we'll go here. We will turn on the stove, and I'm going to keep all my ingredients closer. See, once when you assemble like this, when the oil gets hot, you need to add all your dry spices one by one. So it's good to have all these spices close by. You know, when I was in Kohler event, I know a wine expert was asking me, Alamelu, why do you use oil and butter together? Why not just the butter? I told him, if we use just the butter and then, you know, wanting to saute the spices, sometimes it'll get so black. But when we add the butter and oil together, it's a good combination. Butter is added for the taste, so it's really good to have the butter and oil together. I think it's getting hot, so I'm going to drop my bay leaf. Bay leaf is an amazing spice. When you add that to the hot oil, it gives an aromatic, fragrant. But when you're done cooking the rice dish, you want to remove the bay leaf before serving, okay? So it looks like the oil is hot, but anyway, I'm still going to put it in hot. Now I have 2 to 4 slivers of cinnamon stick, okay? And cinnamon is very good for you. It is known to regulate your blood sugar, and I can smell when the dry spice, when you put it in the oil and butter, it gives such an aromatic flavor. Now we are going to add the cumin seeds. Cumin seeds is a digestive spice. You can see that spice is sizzling, and it's really, I can smell the wonderful cumin seeds. Then I'm adding urad so that it will give a nice nutty, crunchy like taste. Where we want to add onions when the urad dal turns golden brown, okay? So this is very easy to do. See, I had all the spices here. I added one by one, and my urad dal is turning golden. So I'm going to add the onions. I like to cut the onions a little bit lengthwise because when the whole rice is put together, the dish will have like a little bit of a nice, nutty, crunchy like taste, okay? So we are going to saute the onions. Oh, I wish you were here in my kitchen. It smells so delicious. It's making me hungry even before I make this dish. So now after the onions, I'm going to put my cauliflower. 2 cups of cauliflower. See how cauliflower is a wonderful vegetable. Going to put my spice mixture, and this is cumin and black pepper powder. Cumin and black pepper powder is a great salt substitute, okay? When we are told not to have too much salt, and we have to cut down on salt, black pepper and cumin powder really gives a great salt substitute. In order to make the cauliflower cook quicker, I may add a little bit of water, because as you can see, I did not steam or boil the cauliflower, okay? So I have some water, like about a tablespoon of water. I'm going to have my lid, and I'm going to close this and let it cook for a few minutes. The cauliflower looks like it's done, but it's not mushy. I like my cauliflower that way. Now I'm adding the aromatic, wonderful, fragrant basmati rice. So we just blend this cauliflower, and when we prepare this cauliflower, it goes very, very quickly, okay? So, and I'm also going to add my cashews, and there you have it. See, it's really easy to put together, and that's all there is to it. I am in Fresh Market, Brookfield, Wisconsin, and we are going to do shopping in the Fresh Market store. We are going to be making Chettinad Chicken Masala, and for that we need wonderful garlic and ginger and tomatoes. Let's see how to pick the garlic. Garlic have to be firm. It should be plump and firm. Whole garlic is called the head of the garlic, and it consists of cloves. Garlic is found in bottles, minced or chopped. Fresh garlic is of superior quality. So let's get some garlic. And then we are going to go get the ginger. When we get the ginger, look at the ginger, how beautiful it is. It has a fresh, smooth skin, and ginger always adds zest to the dish. Whether it's vegetarian or non-vegetarian dish, ginger is an enhancer. And the skin of the ginger should be smooth and firm. It could be either chopped or minced and could be added in the cooking. Look at this beautiful carrots. We are going to make carrot rice with cashews. And look at these carrots. These are firm and deep rich in color. Carrots are everyone's favorites. It's actually Bugs Bunny's delight, which hardly needs any description, and it has a long stem green leaves. When we are ready to cook, of course, we cut this off and we wash this and we make carrot rice with cashews. So let's pick some carrots, and then we need some cilantro. And here we have a bunch of cilantro. Look at the vibrant colors of the green, and it looks very much like an Italian parsley. It's called cilantro, but it is also called coriander. Coriander is used as an ingredient in cooking, and it is also used as a garnish. When you're looking for the coriander, make sure it is green and vibrant and the stems are firm and crisp. If it has kind of a yellow or brown spots, that's not the one we need to pick. Oh, look at all these beautiful tomatoes. We have the Romo tomatoes and we have the gourmet medium tomatoes. And for making our chicken dish, we need a good vine-ripe tomatoes. So we are picking the tomatoes that is smooth skinned and it's not bruised or anything, and we are just going to use it. Tomatoes are versatile food and they are enhancers. They enhance the ginger and garlic very well. So we are going to take that and go cook our chicken, enhanced with garlic, ginger and tomatoes. Sounds good? Come with me. The second dish that we will be preparing today is called Chettinad Chicken Masala. This is a delicious dish that originates from a region of South India known as Chettinad. Chettinad Chicken Masala is prepared with tender pieces of chicken. You can use any part of the chicken with or without bone. And here I have onions, tomatoes, garlic, minced ginger, and cilantro. I am going to cook this chicken in an iron skillet because the taste of the chicken is really good when it's cooked in the iron skillet. Here in the plate, we have 2 to 4 slivers of cinnamon stick. See, cinnamon stick comes in a long bark like this. What I did was I took the pestle and mortar and made it into slivers of cinnamon stick. And then I have 1 bay leaf, 1/4 teaspoon fennel, 1/2 teaspoon cumin seeds, and 1/2 teaspoon turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons curry powder, 3/4 teaspoon cayenne powder, and 1 teaspoon salt, and 3/4 teaspoon of black pepper and cumin powder. So I'm going to heat the skillet. I am using like about 3 to 4 tablespoons of canola oil. Okay. Bay leaf, when it's added to the hot oil, it gives a very nice aromatic flavor. Usually, bay leaf is added before all the main ingredients are added, but then when you're ready to serve, you remove this bay leaf. Okay, I see a little bit of sizzling here. Let me see if I can put the cinnamon stick here and see. Okay, there it goes. We'll add the slivers of cinnamon stick. See, once when you assemble all the spices like this in the plate, everything, all the seeds need to be added one after the other. So see, the cinnamon stick is nice and browning. And so now I'm going to use the fennel. And then we are going to use the cumin. Fennel and cumin are known as digestive spices. It's antioxidant and it's really good. And see how it's browning? After, when the seeds get to brown, I'm going to add my onions. And when you put the, when you add the onions with the spices, it really is wonderful aroma seeping through the kitchen. Then I will add my tomatoes. And then I'm going to add my garlic. You know what, although it's not like a cake recipe, if you like some ingredient more, if you like more garlic, you can add more garlic too at any time. So we are going to add some garlic. And now I'm going to see how colorful it is. Now I'm going to add the turmeric powder. We have been using turmeric powder in almost all the dishes that I'm preparing. So we don't need to take turmeric as a supplement, okay? We are going to add the turmeric and it gives a beautiful yellow color. And now I'm going to add my chicken. See, when we cook meat dishes in India, we always cook all the meat into small bite-sized pieces. Okay, it's never a big piece. It's not the main meal like we have in America. So it's getting nicely browned. See, the iron skillet brings out the flavor of the chicken browning with the spices, and it gives a great taste. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some curry powder. Curry powder is a blend of many spices, okay, like cinnamon, bay leaf, coriander seeds, red pepper, cumin and all that. So even if you didn't have those dry spice like cumin or fennel, don't worry because it is in the curry powder, okay? Now I'm adding cayenne pepper. Don't get scared by cayenne pepper. Actually, you will be totally amazed how the great health benefits of the cayenne pepper. Especially when it is so cold, you want to add some spice to your life and a kick to the dishes. And now I'm going to add the black pepper cumin powder. This is the only powder that I make at home. Equal portion of cumin seeds and black peppercorn are mixed together, and we just grind that to a powder, okay? And it's a great salt substitute too. And see how beautiful it is now. Salt. We'll add the salt. And then I'm going to add my ginger. Ginger is really, it has great health benefits, and it is known as a healing herb. So it's really good. And then I'm going to add my tomato sauce. See, I'm not going to add water or anything, just a tomato sauce, okay? There we go. And we are going to let it cook. Since it's a boneless, skinless chicken thighs, it cooks very quickly, okay? Doesn't that look nice? Now we will be preparing spinach kootu. Spinach kootu is a popular South Indian vegetable dish, and it is cooked with yellow split peas, garlic, onions and spices. It is creamy in texture, and it is a wonderful comfort food that goes well with any rice dish. It has the appearance of a creamed spinach without the added fat like the heavy cream or butter. The creamy texture is actually provided by the nutritionally wonderful yellow split peas. And calorie for calorie, leafy green vegetable like spinach provides more nutrients. Can you believe 1 cup of spinach has only 41 calories? Spinach is loaded with vitamin K, A, manganese, folate, iron, vitamin C, K, and dietary fiber. Spinach is rich in iron, and it provides great energy. It is also great for digestive health. Children know that the cartoon character Popeye became strong and mighty by eating spinach. Besides the Popeye story, children will also find spinach appealing when it is cooked with lentils and spices. Whenever I want to use spinach and I would like to have a large amount of spinach dish to serve to everyone, I use frozen chopped spinach. I don't have to wash and remove the sand. It is quicker and faster way to prepare a spinach dish. Now, before cooking, I want to talk about the yellow split peas. Yellow split peas comes in a package like this. It's loaded with nutrients. It has 0 fat, 0 cholesterol. When you open this package, this is how the yellow split peas will look. How did I get the split peas into a creamy texture like this? Well, you need to take a large kettle, boil the water, and put some, like about a cup of yellow split peas in the water with a little bit of turmeric, and let it cook for about 45 minutes to an hour. If you want to reduce the cooking time for yellow split peas, I have an idea for you. Just soak the yellow split peas in hot water overnight, okay? And then cook it in the large kettle. You will get the creamy texture just like this. Isn't this beautiful? This is what is making the spinach so creamy in texture. So now, before we do that, I'm going to show you how to assemble the ingredients. What do I have here? Of course, I have cooked the yellow split peas and I have separated here. I have put it in a bowl. I have 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder, 1 dry chili pepper, 1 teaspoon mustard seeds, 1 teaspoon urad dal, 1 teaspoon cumin powder, and about 1 teaspoon salt. And I have a 1/4 cup of chopped onions, garlic, cloves, minced like this, and chilies again. I love chilies. And chilies add a zest to the vegetable dish. Spinach Kootu is delicious served over plain rice. Its mild, delicate taste will enhance any meal. There are so many ways to cook spinach, like spinach rice, spinach poriyal, spinach pakora, spinach vada. This is only one way of preparing spinach without the added fat. So let's cook spinach right now. So we have a saucepan here and we want to make sure it's nice and hot. Now I'm going to add some canola oil. Again, when the oil is hot but not smoking, I'm going to add my spices. Once when we have the spices all assembled like this, it goes very fast. So I'm going to put a red pepper. When red pepper is infused in oil, it gives a great aroma and flavor to the dish. Then I'm going to add mustard seeds. See how the mustard seeds pop? And then I'm going to put the urad. And this particular technique is called tempering. And then when the urad turns golden brown, I'm going to add my onion. And then I'm going to add the amazing garlic. It sticks to it. Okay, fine. Then I'm going to add my spinach. I took the frozen spinach, thawed it, and I'm putting it right here. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my cumin powder. Cumin powder actually enhances the taste. And all the seeds, you want to saute it in the oil, but it is a powder, you want to add it later, okay? So now we have added the salt. And also the turmeric can go in here. I love using turmeric in all the dishes. You know, there was a talk that it's impossible to use the turmeric on a daily basis. To all of them, I want to say, just start cooking Indian. You will be using, it's possible to use turmeric on a daily basis. Now we got the spinach, all the spices together. We are just going to add the yellow cooked yellow split peas to the spinach. And there you have it. Isn't that beautiful? Then I did not add any cream here, any butter here, and we are making a creamed spinach. And you know what? When the babies are born, when they are ready to have the solid food, mothers in India take the rice that is so well cooked and they add the spinach to it, mash it, and then they feed the children spinach rice. So the kids learn to eat vegetables from early age. So there you have it. Isn't that beautiful? Today we cooked 3 traditional dishes from South India that have become popular throughout India. Here we have cauliflower rice with cashews, Chettinad Chicken Masala, and Spinach Kootu. These delightful dishes can be served together as a meal or separately with other traditional American meals. In this culinary series, we have cooked a wide variety of vegetables, introduced you to spices and legumes, and showed how to prepare uniquely flavored vegetable and rice dishes. I hope that this series has opened the door to a great cuisine for you. There is so much more to explore and enjoy. It has been my great pleasure cooking with you today. Let me conclude by saying, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha. May you all be healthy and happy. So long for now. Until next time, Vanakkam.
To order a copy of Alamelu's cookbook, including recipes from this series and many more, visit mptv.org and click on the store icon. The cost of the book is $32 plus shipping and handling. For more information on this episode of Healthful Indian Flavors with Alamelu, and to get information on some of the recipes prepared on today's show, log on to our website at mptv.org.